Hello! Welcome to another Pauper challenge video. This week, as you can see by all these little green critters, we're playing Elves. The reason I decided to pick Elves is because there was one challenge that two pilots managed to do pretty well in. I think they came like 2nd and 10th or something. And no one played it ever since. And it's a good meta choice in a sort of weird way. So the main deck everyone is currently freaking out about is Affinity. This deck is garbage against Affinity. Clan Shaman'd will eat you for breakfast and spit you out. So why am I playing this? Well, because it's good against the two decks that are trying to beat Affinity, which is Mono Blue Terror and White Weenie. So think of Affinity as rock, Terror and White Weenie is paper to beat Affinity, and therefore we're going to be scissors to try and beat the 2 bits of paper, and then rock will just destroy us. So, as I said in my little post in Twitter, I am playing the matchup lottery, so I'm just hoping to hit the right things, and if we do, we win. If we don't, we probably lose. So, yeah, we're going to... Well, I've already played it, so we know how it goes, but I'll keep you all interested. Well, I made top 8, so the matchup lottery went okay, and you'll see how things went. So let's talk about the deck a bit. So this is from Bokhinwa, Boquinha, something along those lines. They play Elves almost religiously, it seems, in leagues. They don't seem to play anything else. So I trusted them as the most seasoned Elves pilot. And we have there's a couple of nice little one-offs, but we have the 4 ofs of Birchler Rangers, Jaspara Sentinel. They help you tap for blue mana to help cast this distant melody. We have 4 Quirion Ranger, which works with the Priest of Titania and Timberwatch Elf and all the mana dorks to just power out things really quickly or make really huge creatures with Timberwatch Elf. And we've got 4 Elvish Vanguard as just something you want to try to play early and then play a lot of Elves, and just a big threat that doesn't rely on just Timberwatch Elf. So they're all the 4 Elves creature-wise. We have a pile of little 1-Elves, so we've got 2 Elvish Mystic and 2 Llanowar Werewolves as our mana dorks. We split them up because of Echoing Decay and whatnot, but... we got 2 Flinthold Elves too. So we've got the 6 mana dorks, and we've got 1 Nettle Sentinel, which is handy with Birchler Rangers because it untaps every time you cast a green spell, so it sort of acts like half a mana every time. And it beats down for 2. It's fine. You can probably swap it with another 1-drop if needed. Running a 1 of Masked Vandal, just to get rid of any problematic artifacts or enchantments. 2 Vineshaper Prodigy, which is a way just to... It's an elf, so it triggers all the other things, but it's a way to dig for the dig spells. Because it lets you go 3 cards deep, and all the dig spells only care about creatures, right? So they don't search for themselves, but this will help you find them. It can help you find just a relevant card. It was pretty handy. I thought it was fine. We've got the dig spells of 4 Winding Way, 4 Lead the Stampede. You know what these cards do. They're pretty good. And we've got 3 Distant Melody. It's harder to cast. That's why we've only got 3 of it instead of 4. But it can draw the most cards, which is pretty sweet. And we have 1 Nyxborn Hydra as our... Because usually... Elves usually has some kind of mana sink, be it a Valakut Invoker or a Wildheart Invoker. Something just to... If you got a pile of Priest of Titanias to pump it, make a bucket load of money, you got to put it in somewhere. So we've got this X creature that we can get with either Winding Way or Lead the Stampede. It came up once, maybe twice. It was pretty cool. I see it. I think it's an alright addition from MH3. If it's good enough to stay or not, I'm not entirely sure. 14 lands, you don't need many. You only need 1 or 2, and then Quirion Ranger just returns them. So if you draw more than 3 or 4, you are not having a good time. And that's pretty much the deck. Sideboard, we have 1 Standard Bearer for Glizzard, or Sadistic Glee, or Broodscale combo. It's also good against the mirror. It's also good against hexproof and heroic. One invoker for just some sort of interaction. You need it to kill other people's standard bearers. You need it to win against turbo fog, stuff like that. One gorilla shaman for affinity. Two more mass vandals for against affinity. We've got two well wishers for decks with not much interaction. These are well wishers are really great against white weenie and mono blue terror, because if you resolve one of them and they don't kill it, they have a really hard time beating you down. One scattershot archer for fairies, which doesn't really exist. It's also fine against white weenie to hit a battle screech. The envelop, which, as I said before, well, I didn't actually say before, it is for Drown in Sorrow, most likely. Can also be brought in against other things, but the counterspell suite is usually just to stop sweepers, because sweepers are what kill you. Bokinwa had two envelop. I decided that I didn't think Gardens was going to pair as much, so I changed the second envelop to the fourth Hydroblast, because I figured I'd verse more affinity, so I wanted to stop Clarkland Shaman and Breath Weapon. So we're up to 4 Hydros, and we've got 2 Dispels just against other blue decks if we need to try to counter their counter spells. And yeah, that's the deck. We made top 8, and you will see how we did it in the following games. I hope you enjoy. Alright, round 1 with Elves versus Zenith 777. We have way too many mana sources here. We got a mulligan. This is better. We will keep, and I'll put back Masked Vandal because I think they're usually on mono red. Island is moderately good for us, because most blue decks can't handle the Elves. Ooh, Boomerang, okay. So if they have another bounce spell, it's annoying. We'll still go Priest, because I think that's the best overall. Then we Mystic, Jaspara, tap this for 3, play Timberwatch. Oh. Now they're going to counterspell me. I think it's worth Timber watching here. They can counterspell. That's fine. Okay. Unexpected. Because I'd rather not get spell pierced. Because I can play around spell pierce with the lid stampedes. Easy. And this is why we brought Elves. Okay. I don't think we really need anything. So Masked Vandal's useless. Is there anything that we want instead? Maybe a Dispel? Maybe a Scattershot Archer? Try to kill Delver? She'll take Well-Wisher. I think they can handle Well-Wisher. No. Not a quick start this time. I think this is still fine to keep. Alright, Delver. Delver is annoying. Mana Dog? It sort of counts. Okay. Alright, I'll take another Mana Dog, please. Thank you. I expect them to hold up Counterspell. Yep, which they drew anyway. They hit me for 3. Okay, we'll just play Elvish Vanguard. I'd rather it get countered than the priest. Yep. Bin the Terror, okay. Another Delver. Okay, I think I need to... I'll probably counter this, but I really need this to resolve. Okay, well that was unexpectedly quick. I'll just play this Vine Shaper. Now we get double lead the Stampede. So hopefully we find something to dig into because we're running low on fumes here. Timber Watch Elf is pretty good. So we'll play that. Probably gets countered, just fine. So now we lead the Stampede. Get a Quirion. So we will play Quirion. We'll untap this priest. We will tap these two. For Fyndhorn Elves. Get 5 mana. I think I'll lead the Stampede first. Get all of these. To... I think best course of action is Well-Wisher plus Jaspara Sentinel. Hopefully I don't have a boomerang for the Well-Wisher. Sweet, and the Well-Wisher saves me. Whew. Okay, that was a little scary with the Delvers, but mono blue and mono white just cannot handle elves. They just go too wide too quick and they have nothing to answer, so I picked the deck. Let's hope we don't play against Affinity or mono black. Okay, round 2 up against Discoverin, who is also usually on mono blue, so this works well for us. We cannot keep a one-lander. I mean, a no-lander. Oh. I guess we keep. Doesn't do much. Delver. Delver. Not land. Goddamn. Maybe we should have mulliganed to 5. Yeah, his hand's pretty brutal. Probably should have mulliganed. What else you got? Ponder. Okay. Alright, 1 lead the Stampede would be fantastic. Birchlaw. I'll attack first. Now we can Birchlaw into Priest. Yes, I would yield. into priest. And now hopefully they tap out and I can play this Timberwatch Elf. And hopefully I get to draw something more relevant. Storm, cool. It means I'm not going to counterspell. It means I can just safely drop this Timberwatch Elf. I play Terra, which is also fine. Elf, okay. Cannot attack. We'll just play Elf into Elf. Here we're not looking too great. Needed some card draw. That's what we needed. Yeah, so we will chump here. Okay, I'll just put it on the bottom. Yep, and we'll just scoop. Rough. Okay, so we bring in the Well-Wishers, take out a Master Vandal, and we take out this Nettle Sentinel. Yes. This seems good. It's exactly what we want. So we have Mana Dorks. And we got Well-Wisher. Okay, so now we query in into Priest. Because that gives us a bucket load of mana, and we will attack here. If they bounce the Priest, then we just do it again. Okay, so now we can just tap Priest, play Vanguard. See if they counter that. They do not. We'll play Priest, which they won't counter. Now we untap this. Now we have 6 mana. 7 if we include Jaspara. So we will cast Well-Wisher. Because that's going to be hard for them to beat, so they have to counter that. Sweet, so now we can lead the Stampede. Get some more Vanguards and a Birchlaw, which is pretty good. So now I can Birchlaw. Into another Vanguard. We'll attack for 1. I'm going to flip a Delver, which is fine. I can play Vanguard, attack with a pile of Vanguards. But they're not... they're just tapped out, so they can't even counterspell this Lead the Stampede. So they're pretty much gone here. So we will just Priest, Vanguard... into another Priest. Into a Lead the Stampede. Yeah. We're coming back from that. And we just keep it going. I don't... like, you can bring in Scattershot Archer, but I just don't think it's needed. Well Wisher does enough of a job, and everything else is pretty good, so... we'll just leave it like is. Winding Way, Korean Birchlaw. This is okay. We can keep this. It's not as explosive as the last one, but... and that's going to be a little bit of an issue, so now we have to race. So we'll just start off with Quirion. Yep. Then we can Birchlaw into Winding Way. Well, now we can't because they have a Spell Pierce. Maybe I just play Vineshaper Prodigy. Okay, so we will Birchlaw into Vineshaper. On a Force Spike it, that's fine. I think the main way we lose is like quick Delver beats. We take 3. They're a Terror. Yep. Okay, that's fine. So now we have to Winding Way, I think, is the better option. Get a full pack. Nothing. No Mana Dorks, which is a little awkward. So 1... I can't lead the Stampede again. I can't Winding Way again, because that doesn't really get me anywhere. So I guess I just play Quirion Ranger. Well, I guess it can. It does set me back a decent way, though. I guess just play a Vineshaper again. I'll just chump this Terror. And they'll Terror again, probably. Sure, that's fine. Distant Melody. I think I'm just going to Winding Way. first. Elvish Vanguard. I need a mana dork, is what I really need, and I am just not drawing them. Can I double Timberwatch? No. I can Vanguard, untap something, play Timberwatch. And then we green. Green. And just pass. And we'll probably Quirion Ranger of One Shaper Prodigy to block this terror. But then if they don't have a Boomerang, I may have lethal with Timberwatch Elf plus Quirion Ranger. Attack with both. Okay, well, let's untap this guy. And chump here. Now they gotta have Boomerang up. Counterspell. I think they're still dead. Untap it. Untap it. Surely I don't have snapback. Look back this virtual. So that is... yeah, that's lethal. That's 19. Sweet. Alright, we got there. Needed a mana dork, but managed to just chump away. Maybe they didn't have the Boomerang, but they really should have just kept Boomerang, otherwise I wouldn't have even tried to do that. But we got there, and that's all that really matters. And if I lost to that, I would have been very sad, because this is the favorable matchup and why I brought the deck. So, I mean, sometimes luck just doesn't go your way. Especially, well, maybe I really should have mulliganed. Since I knew what they were on, I should have mulliganed to 5 in game 1, because that hand was very mediocre. But games 2 and 3, I mean, 3 we had a little bit of an issue, but we had some card draw, but whew, really, really need a mana dork sometimes. Okay, round 3, I forgot to talk about my mulligans, but we're on the play, and I'm going to keep this hand because it's the nuts. Well, not really the nuts, we don't have any card draw, but we're up against Captain Tsubasa, who I think for the past 3 challenges has played land destruction without the land destruction. So instead of land destruction, they've been running Lead the Stampede and You Meet in a Tavern, just to draw more creatures. So they're sort of the same deck as us, trying to ramp quick to make big dudes. So this is fine. So we're all just going to the races. So we'll play the ramp first, and then we go Priest. Because we go Quirion into Priest next turn. And then we can Vanguard. I sort of wanted to Vanguard next turn, but I don't really have the mana to do so. We got to hit Priest. So let's math this. So we go Quirion, tap this, make a mana, untap it, Tap this, plate priest. We'll have 3 elves. Still need 1 forest. And then we've got like 6 mana worth of spells, so we just have to tap priest, like tap untap with query, and we'll have like yeah, more mana because we so depends what we draw next turn, but we're pretty much just priest plus Quirion. I want to keep Jaspara in hand to just get another counter on the Vanguard. Because we could technically play it if we needed to. Arbor Elf, so they're ramping pretty quick as well. Distant Melody is pretty good. We do have the Jaspara to cast it, so we will just do the quick route. I don't think we need a Jaspara next turn. Like, I don't think we need Distant Melody. Maybe we do, actually. Yeah, let's just dump everything. Since we've drawn that, we'd rather have this not have Summoning Sickness. We may be able to cast all of these cards next turn. Oh, we even hit a forest, which you don't really need. So we'll Vanguard first. And then we will Timberwatch Elf. Always yields. Now we will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they scoop it up already. When you've dumped this much power on turn 3 and drawn and filled your hand back up to 7, there isn't really much you can do. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So would have just gone Vanguard, Timberwatch. Sort of untap this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we would have just played a land. So it would have just this, Polar 1 drops. Okay, so now we need to bring in some Hydro Blasts because they're going to have Breath Weapon. Take out Vandal. Take out Nettle Sentinel. Take out 1, lead the Stampede. And we'll see how this goes. I could put all 4 in. But I don't think they run that many. This hand doesn't really do anything. So we'll have to mulligan. So we've got a dead card because we have no blue. Same with this. And these don't ramp, so this is much better. We'll keep this. We'll put back Distant Melody. Because we do not have the blue to cast it. Okay, we'll just lead off with Fyndhorn Elves. We just gotta hope they don't have a Breath Weapon. So if I lead the Stampede now, I'm just going to play Timberwatch. Because that'll make them want to Breath Weapon if they have it. Alright, Chrysalis. Okay. So now we don't need to worry too much about breath weapon, I don't think. And plus we just drew that, but we need a blue source to be able to use it. So we will Quirion into what do? Lead the Stampede? I wouldn't mind trying to play a Priest of Titania, because that does... No, I've got to try to find a Virtual Ranger. There we go. Okay, now we can Virtual Ranger. And we have Timberwatch to be able to block if we need to. This seems fine. We can just pass. They can ramp into big things now. It doesn't really matter. We've got triple Timberwatch and Hydroblast to save them, so we should be alright. So next turn's the go wide. We just try and pump out as much as we can while holding up Hydroblast. Which might be just Priest and a Timberwatch Elf, maybe? You know, when... Okay, what are they doing? Boarding party? Yep, that's fine. Repurposer is also fine. Okay, am I willing to return a forest to my hand to kill this boarding party is the real question. And they really mustn't like my answer. They must be typing something in if they haven't let this boarding party resolve. In reality, the actual answer is bring in Masked Vandals and 4 Hydroblast and hope that you can Hydroblast the Karkland Shaman. Yeah, I'm fine with taking this. Okay. A forest, which I do not need. We'll just Priest. Into another Timberwatch Elf. Now they can't really attack him with anything. Yep. And then from there, I just sort of keep chipping in with creatures, and they just have to keep letting things die to these Timberwatch Elves, so... Alright, we're winning the matchup lottery. We're getting all the good matchups. Let's see it crumble down to a 3-3 when we play Affinity 3 times. Alright, round 4. We're up against Spock Vita Loca, so we're up against Blue-Red Control, which this is not going to go well, as I sit down the bottom here. We got no lands, we got a mulligan. We also have no lands, we got a mulligan. We have one land we will keep, and bottom... Timberwatch... Birchlaw? They don't have many untapped red sources, so this Elvish Mystics should survive. Vanguard's not exactly the draw I was hoping for. Now they can get a red source. I'll just play Vanguard. Hope they don't have breath weapon. Well, there's no red yet. Oh, there's red. Sure. Windhorn Elves. Play another Vanguard. You can get eaten by a counterspell, but I doubt it'll probably just get killed by a removal spell of some description. Maybe I was too reliant on these winding ways, but I mean, Birch Law wasn't really going to help me when I didn't have many creatures out. Breath Weapon now? Bolt that, sure. Land? Alright, Windhorn Elves it is. Counterspell? Okay. Yeah, we're not doing too great, I will admit. Expecting 4-drop creature. Oh, just Terror, okay. Double Terror. Okay. Land? Nope, okay. Don't think I can really do much from here. It's another removal spell. Yeah, okay, we'll skip to that. Did mulligan to 5. They only got 2 breath weapon, but it is scary. So just bring in the hydros. Maybe 2 hydro, 2 dispel. Take out this, this. And 1 prodigy. And I think that will be okay. Why did I bring in Hydroblast? I'm like, wait, they're mono blue. No, they're not. They're blue red. Another 1 lander. We will keep, because we have Jaspara into Quirion into Priest. Which is a decent enough mana engine. So Quirion. Untap. Play Priest into Birch Law. I expect the Priest to die. I'll just play Lead the Stampede. I could play Timberwatch Elf, but... Ooh. Priest did not die. Okay, then. Let's use that to the best of our ability. We'll play Vanguard. Into Timberwatch. which can double lead the Stampede, so we will do that. Cancel Timberwatch. Let's lead. That's pretty okay. Vanguard. I just want to get them out of breath weapon range. One, two, three. Lead the Stampede. Alright, we're Quirion. Or do I just hold back the rest of these? Maybe just Jaspara Sentinel. So then both of these survive. Breath Weapon. And then I can Quirion next turn. Alright, well, there's no Breath Weapon. So that's good for me. I don't know how they survive now. Kill the Timberwatch? Sure. And then they're still dead, I think. So what do I draw? Draw a Quirion. So I can just tap this, play these three, attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from these. So it's 11 plus 8. Yeah, so that's still dead. Only just. I think I needed to hit that creature to make them die. I think we did okay. So we just run it back. I say so. Okay. This isn't terrible. It's not as explosive, but we'll keep it. One drop? Yeah, okay. Do I play it, though? I don't think I will. I'll just play a Vanguard on turn 2. I gotta try to keep it as a blue source. In case I draw one of my counter spells. Not great. There's Vanguard. I expect it to die. It's gonna lose focus? Okay, sure. I just pass. There we go, there's a blue. So we'll just Vanguard again. Resolves, we will just pass. Didn't get a red. Okay, there's a red. Another forest. Let's Vanguard. We'll attack. And then I'll just pass. Breath weapon, sure. I had to, yeah. It was going to happen eventually. Remembering Mystic's okay. I might be able to get past that. So we lead the Stampede. And they're not great, but they'll do. And I will just play both them too. Actually, I'll play Birch Law. Into this one. Then we can hope they don't have a counterspell. Or another breath weapon. That's pretty good. Do I do that? Might as well, I've got nothing else to do. That'll do. On this one? Sure. Let's pass. And then we hope to hit... I hope they don't have a counterspell, and we hit Elf into Distant Melody and draw a pile of cards. It's the goal. But we don't have the speed anymore. We've lost all the Elvish Vanguards. That's something. Play that. Sure. So now we do this. Blue. Draw 4. Yeah, alright. GG. Yeah, not a great matchup. And yeah, stumbled, I guess. I don't know. Maybe shouldn't have kept that hand. But it's very hard to beat a breath weapon when you don't have the 1 mana, the counter spell. So, well, what would we have drawn? Nothing really relevant. I would have liked another draw card spell, but oh well. Watch us descend into madness. All right, round 5 versus 2 Rad MTG. I'm used to them playing Hexproof, so I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be playing here. This hand's a little awkward because it's got double Distant Melody, but we're on the draw, so I'm going to keep. And it's Blade or White Weenie by the looks of it. In which that is favorable. Maybe not Blade, but White Weenie is definitely favorable, which is why we're playing this deck. Still could be either. I think I just need to Priest, right? Good Vanguard. We need to Priest. We need to try to get some things happening. If they kill it, they kill it, then can't do anything, then I just line aware Elves. Yep, that is perfect. We'll take 2. I got another Sky Fisher, which isn't great. So I can Vanguard into Lead the Stampede. I think that's what I want to do. I can just Winding Way and see if I can hit a... Yeah, Winding Way and see if we can hit a Quirion. There's a Quirion, so we will play that. Which was... and they have lost connection. So hopefully they've F6'd. So I can just have my turn while they choose to come back or not. We will Birchlaw. Oh, they're back. Okay, we will Llanowar. We will blue. Do I just Distant Melody now or lead the Stampede? I guess we'll just lead the Stampede and see if we can find another Korean Ranger. So we will green. Tap these 2. I guess we'll just tap this. We'll lead the Stampede. And there's another Quirion. So now we just... these 2... Quirion. And then we will Timberwatch. And now we will untap again. What do I want to do here? Do we just Distant Melody? Or we just put a Nyxborn Hydra on this boy? Yeah, let's do that. I can Distant Melody next turn. I gotta make them have a Strands, I guess. I'll put it on you. I will, actually. Because it'll untap this, so we will go this and this. We will bestow this onto you. Done. Now we'll attack for 11. It probably will not block. And I will have a turn. Well, they can have a turn. They need to hold up Strands, or otherwise they're just dead. They could Thraben Charm the Nyxborn Hydra, but that doesn't really do anything because I've got this Timberwatch Elf that I can just double Quirion onto whatever. Okay. Don't need Vandal. We'll take Invoker. Actually, they do have Journey to Nowhere. I think the only thing I maybe sometimes die with I'll take out that because it just dies to Thraben Charm. I don't like Battle Screech, I think is my Battle Screech plus Anthem. So if I just play a Well-Wisher, then they can't really do anything, I don't think. Could play a Scattershot Archer as well, I guess, instead of Nettle Sentinel. Even though the Nettle Sentinel did help me go pretty wide there. Didn't even need the Distant Melodies. Had 2 in hand and I didn't even cast 1. We just hit everything else anyway. I think that's fine. If they... Well, they're going to bring in Journeys, but if that seems to be a problem and I lose, I will sideboard Vandals back in. We will keep this. So they're going to need a decent amount of interaction to deal with these main 2. They have mulliganed to 6. So we will start with Line of Elves. You always start with... It's the same as like Gruul Land Destruction, where you always start with Arbor Elf, because they can just ramp you so quickly. So you always start with the Mana Dork, and then we can Quirion Ranger into something else. Strands is fine. Attack for 1. Take it. No land. No land. So we will Ranger into... what have I got here? 3. So we'll play Birchlaw into Well-Wisher. I can play Timberwatch Elf if I want to. I don't think I can cast... I can cast Well-Wisher, and then I can cast a Quirion Ranger. That's probably good enough. There goes Well-Wisher. So long. Now we get to play Timberwatch and Well-Wisher, I believe. We may have enough. So we will play Well-Wisher. Play... I don't need to tap them. Timberwatch. Attack for 2. What you got now? Another removal spell? Skyfisher. Returning... Yep. That's fine. And replay it. Attack me for 3. That's fine. I can take those. So we'll play this Mystic. We will also... play this Winding Way. Hit a 1 of... which is fine. I think I'm going to leave the rest up. I will attack with just a Quirion Ranger. And I'll buff it. Take 9. Cool. That is fine. I think any unblocked attacker now is lethal. Guardian's Pledge won't help you here. You can attack with the Core Skyfisher if you want. Yep. Perfectly fine. No, it doesn't want to. Okay. I guess I can kill it. I can untap this, block, and pump it. But I'm not doing that. Back up to 20. Okay, I'll play this land. Now I don't need to untap anything. And we will go blue. On you and you. Kick this guy. See if we get anything good. We do not. I guess I just take another Mana Dork. Don't think I need triple Quarian Ranger. Maybe I do. I do have a lot of tap abilities. We will just play it. We'll attack with just Quarian Ranger. And we will buff it. Strands, cool. They weren't dead. So I would have had to have returned to Forest, but they now make me not have to, which is nice. Battle Screech time. Standard Bearer. Okay. That is a little annoying, I will admit. Alright. Counter Shot doesn't really do much, but we'll play it anyway. Just pass. I've got nothing else to do. Oh, I can't untap it. I'm like, I should just do this. There we go, that's good. Try to hit something good. And Vanguard's okay. So now we will... play this Vanguard. I will untap you. Play Findhorn. Play... it's useless. Play Priest. And play... the Mystic. I'll just gain life now. Past couple of turns. Alright, goodbye, Well-Wisher. Birch Law. I'll just cast it normally. Could play it as a morph. Do I attack with the team? I don't want to get blown out by Strands, so I will just wait. Sure, I can't do anything about it. I'm just going to hold this in hand. Let's keep passing. Yep, they can keep beating me down with one Skyfisher. Well, if I attack with... Yeah, I'm still not game enough. Like, maybe I just attack with Void Shaper Prodigy or something? They're not really drawing anything either. I'm just going to attack with this guy. Take a trade. I'm going to play this as a morph. Yep. That's annoying. It's got toughness. Yep. Yeah, it's holding up strands. So I'm definitely not attacking in. I'm not entirely sure what my win condition is. I think I'm just going to scoop and go to the next game. Just to save myself on time. Because I don't actually know what I'm looking for here. So we'll bring in this Invoker. And do I bring in my own standard bearer? Just so I can target it with Timberwatch Elves. I think we're fine. I still don't think I need this. We'll just run 61. Yeah, we'll just run 61. This seems good. We'll keep. We'll play Birchlaw. Then we can query into Priest. Query and Ranger. Oh, we'll tap G. Untap. Play Priest. Play Lano War. Journey on the Priest. Okay. I think it's just time to beat down, right? Alright, well, Well-Wisher into Birchlaw, Jaspara. I think I just keep Invoker in hand. There goes Well-Wisher. I may not be able to attack soon. Bugler, Skyfisher returns land. I think I still just attack. I don't think I care about any of these creatures. Yep. Counterattack. Nice. That's a good card. Blue. This one and this one. I guess I just untap this. And we'll play this guy. See if we can get a draw card. We'll take lead. And then we will just play it. Get another Void Mage Vineshaper Prodigy, which is pretty good. And we can just pass. They'll crack their clue. It's fine. As long as there's no Battle Screech. It's the only thing that concerns me at this point in time. Standard Bearer is annoying, but fine. Okay, so we play Vanguard. We play Jaspara. We play... I guess I untap this. Play Jaspara. And then... Green. Green. Blue. Green. Cast with kicker. Get a Winding Way. I'll just pass. Now I've got at least a Vanguard I can start swinging in with. I need a Priest of Titania to be able to make this Invoker work. Attack with the team? Just that one? Sure. We'll let that through. Do nothing else. Okay. Another Winding Way. That's pretty good. So we'll Winding Way 1. Creature. Birch Laws don't help. So we'll do it again. That also doesn't help. Okay. Untap. This and green here, here. Play this guy. Play Birch Law. Probably not blocking with that. And I'll play this other one. And we attack him with the big boy. It's fine, I can't do anything about it. Just need one Priest of Titania. Alright, take the 2. There we go. Alright. And I can attack with just that one. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep. Was expected. Battle Screech time. Okay. Yep. Alright, now we take 2 in the air, which is also still fine. And now it's my go. Distant Melody. It's very tempting. Am I dead? I don't think so. So we just tap red, here. Play this Invoker. And then do I have enough mana left over? Actually, let's just draw cards. So let's blue. Let's do this. Name Elf. Give me a bucket load of cards. Now I need to play... Do I have enough flying blockers is the question. I'll play this Scattershot Archer. I can block here, and then I still take 9, but that's fine. They've got another removal spell. That's also bad for me. Into green. Oh, I've got the... Okay, so maybe we just use the priest. Now, play this. Play this. And then just make them have a lot. Now we can just go to attack. Swing with these guys. And then don't have double Guardian's Pledge. That's good. That's not a Guardian's Pledge. Yeah. So let's say I block here and here. The Guardian's Pledge, I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's fine. I'm not dead. But they should be. Because now I go... Come on. Red. This one. This one. Play Invoker. Now they have to strands for red. Which they didn't, so they just die. Because now if they strands for red, it doesn't matter. Because I can just tap all my things, yeah. Now we do it to their face. Seven, 8, and one more. Man, that would have been embarrassing if I lost that one. Standard Bearer is much better than I give it credit for, and I completely forgot about it. So now even if they strands for red, it doesn't matter, I just tap the other priest. And then I can just attack with all my creatures. Woo! Okay. Well, we played that one terribly. But we got there because of how good the matchup is, so... 2 matches left, 4-1. How are we doing, actually? We're pretty high on 4-1, so even if we lose, we might still get top 8, so that's pretty good. So we'll see you in the last round. Alright, round 6? Final round. I am the highest breakers of all the 4-1s, by the way, so I should get top 8 even if I lose this. So we would like to go first. We cannot keep a no-lander. We can keep this one. This is fine. Put back a Birchlaw. And do I play a Birchlaw? Or do I just try and ride this Vanguard to victory? Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll see what we're up against. Affinity, okay. I guess we just play the Vanguard. I think we need to go fast. Nah, we'll play the Vanguard. Yep. I think I'm just going to play this Vine Shaper Prodigy. An attack for 2. If the Vanguard dies, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. So let's Quirion. Nice. I can Birchlaw. I feel like this is going to die, and then everything else I've got is going to die. I'll just Birchlaw. Yep. Okay. That was worst case scenario. I just attack with a 2/2. Okay. I get to keep a 2/2. Do I need the mana more? I guess so. Right, play this priest. Hope it don't die. Last turn. Yep. Okay. Nothing else? Right, just kills it? Okay. Guess we Quirion. We'll attack. And I'll untap this for no real reason. Yep. And I'll kill Quirion. Alright, goodbye, Distant Melody. Alright, that was pretty bad. I needed that to do way more. I'm not even going to try. I needed that to do way more. I've currently got not really anything. So we bring in Masked Vandals. We bring in the Hydros. And a Gorilla Shaman, I guess. Take out this. Nettle. One lead. The Prodigies. One Vanguard. And a Distant Melody. I'll take out a Winding Way. Turn 2 Clark Clan Shaman is not something you want to see. I can't keep this. We can keep this. I'll put back... Birchlaw? I think I'd rather just Spara. Hand's not great, need some card draw. But we've got the Hydro. We'll just play Priest. Won't attack, I'll just pass. That's fine. Yep, we've drawn nothing. I'll just play a land. I can't even use this. So we just attack for 1. I guess I had Quirion, so I didn't need to hold up. Yuck. I guess Master Vandal goes bye-bye. So many lands. I should have kept that in hand in case I have another refurbished familiar. I kept the 1 lander, I've drawn nothing but lands. Alright, well, this is over. Yeah, there's no point. We drawn 3 lands. We needed to draw something relevant because, yeah. Like, that would have been fine a couple of turns ago. But oh well, this is a horrible matchup. And I don't really know what else to say. 4-2. We should make top 8, so it's fine. We preyed upon the decks that we could, and we lost to board sweepers, which is just what Elves does. Alright, we made top 8. What did we come? We came 7th, and we're up against the exact same opponent we had last time. This isn't fantastic, but I didn't really want a mulligan, so we'll keep. It's a bad matchup as it is, so we just got to try and be hopeful. They kept a 1 lander. The problem is that I also don't have much I can do at this point. A priest would be great. That's good for me. Don't play land. Damn it. Alright, play priest. And hopefully that doesn't die, and we should be able to actually play cards from our hand. Dispute. Don't play a Shaman. God damn. Well, they had to have kept it for a reason, right? Yep. Easy. I don't think Master Vandal's that great, but I guess I'll bring him in. This. Take out this. These. Oh, they live. We'll take out this. One of these. One of these. And we'll take out these. I'll just do 2 Master Vandals. Give us a shot. Yes. Sure, whatever. Do a turn 2 Timber Watch. Yep. Guess I'm Winding Way. See what we hit. Green range is okay. Guess just play Priest. And then try and dump everything I can next turn. Okay. We'll try this. Yep. Play a Quirion Ranger. Now they sack. Okay. That was unexpected. Guess I attack. So I really want to try to make them lose all their lands. So I think I just attack now. Because I don't think they're going to want to take damage. Oh, I'll just take it. I need to keep these two. I guess I just Timberwatch. Yeah, okay. Well, they're not losing all their lands now. Yep. I give up. There's nothing I can do. I mean, really, what can I do? It's just, it is the most, it's just the worst matchup possible. And especially with Toxin Analysis too. Like, what am I supposed to do? It makes them have a decent matchup against Terra, which they don't usually, so that's why they're playing it, but it just makes everything for me very miserable. But oh well, man, top 8. That's all that matters. We played the matchup lottery and we failed in the end. So yeah, we went 4-3, we went 4-2 into lose. So we lost against Affinity twice, we lost against we lost against all sweepers, right? We lost against Breath Weapon, we lost against Clarkland Shaman, we lost against Clarkland Shaman. And we beat the things we were supposed to beat. We beat Terra, we beat White Weenie, I played that very badly. And we beat Gruul Ramp. Gruul Stompy? I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I like how they asked, how do we beat Affinity? Yeah, deck's cool. It beat what we needed to beat. We lost what we expected to lose. There's like some versions of Elves that decide to run a couple of Negates main. Maybe we can run some Hydros main. Maybe we just... I think the way to do this is just play the matchup lottery. Just build the deck the way it is best in general to try to like speed out threats and hope they don't have a sweeper. If they have the sweeper, then can't do much about it. We side in to try to prevent the sweeper, and half the time we won't draw it. But if we do, we can maybe win that game. Like we did win one game against Spock against blue-red control because they just didn't have it in game 2. We went really fast, and like even though we were susceptible to Breath Weapon like a couple of turns there, because I think they died on like turn 5. yeah, they just didn't have it. So it was nice. Except for the Affinity player. The Affinity player that we played against twice, they had the... I saw the deck list afterwards. They're only running 2 Clark Clan Shaman, and they hit it, like, what, turn 4 every game? Which was quite ridiculous. And only 2 Toxin Analysis, too, and they Toxin Analysis it twice as well. So, yeah, good times, good times. Nothing we could do. We played the lottery and lost. But we got top 8, so it makes it all good. So I hope that gives you some insight into some elves, and we'll see you all for the next one.